everybody, today let's take a look at the audiobook Lovecraft Country by Ruff. Here's the back. Now, I listened to this audiobook before. I also made a video of it, but with the new release of the Lovecraft Country show on HBO that I'm going to have the Non-Gaming Unicorn's Mother tape for me because I don't have HBO and I'm not going to buy it I didn't buy it for The Sopranos or Game of Thrones, so I'm not going to get HBO for Lovecraft Country. But anyway, like I said, I wanted to listen to this before the new show came out, or re-listen to it, and I kind of came up with a couple of different conclusions, I guess. One conclusion I made is I love MP3 books on CD or books on MP3 CD because they have the whole book, which is 12. Where is it? It's unabridged. It's 12 hours, 14 minutes of listening. I listened to this on my commute BC before Corona. Maybe a week, 4 days of listening to it, and the conclusions I made were I liked all the stories, except I still think the one where the woman goes to the planetarium and goes to a different dimension, or maybe it's the dream worlds. I kind of thought that was the weakest story. But I liked the kidnap story when the main character goes to Lovecraft Country to rescue his father, who's being held by this protagonist or the villain that kind of comes in and out of the different stories. And I appreciated there was one where the woman's sister was able to take a pill to change her appearance and race, and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way when I first listened to it, but I kind of liked it a little bit better with the re-listening to it. And even though I knew, it had been maybe a year or two between listenings, and I forgot some of the major storylines. And my favorite story is the one with the voodoo doll. It was one of the last stories. It was the kids. It was kind of like in a way, it was kind of like a Stephen King type of story. With kids, nobody can write adolescent and children's dialogue better than Stephen King. It's organic. But this came close, and so once again, I enjoyed it more the second time I listened to it. I thought, I kind of know what happened, but I forgot a lot. Like I said before, I forgot a lot of the storylines. I kind of remembered some of the major plot devices, like when one of the characters bought a house, and I liked that. And another thing that I kind of appreciated more on the second listening was I saw the movie Green Book with Viggo Mortensen and I want to say, Don Cheadle. And the purpose of the Green Book was for African Americans to know what was safe for them in maybe Jim Crow South or, well, pretty much anywhere. And that was kind of an interesting way to kind of get plot points and get background of the city they're in. And, in the movie Green Book, it was really effective. And then the main character's uncle has a book that's similar to that in Lovecraft Country. So I'm really curious to see how they use that device in the TV series. And I'm really, like I said before, I'm really looking forward to it. I think that this was a good collection of H.P. Lovecraft stuff. Okay, yeah, we know H.P. Lovecraft was a racist, and in a way, this is kind of taking that back, taking that away from the, it's like taking that racism away from some of the stories by mentioning the racism in the stories. And I think that it was really effective. The racism is there, but it's not the be all and end all. You know, I mean the Lovecraft stuff. I think there's a Shoggoth in there, and you know, I really want to see how they do that. And yeah, and so yeah, you know, the Lovecraft Country show is going to come out on HBO in August. I'm really looking forward to it, even though I'm probably going to watch it from you know, from a video, you know, not live, because, you know, I went on my diatribe against HBO earlier. And yeah, what do you, if you've read the book, what do you think? What do you think are going to be some of the changes or differences that the TV show is going to have? You know, what are the differences that are going to be from the TV show to the book? As always, give me a hearty thumbs up if you like the video. Thanks for watching. We got new subscribers. Woohoo! We're taking over the world. Tom Vassell, Auditing America. We're catching up to you. Thanks for watching. Bye now.